welcome to my stream. Today we're gonna be playing with my friends Oko, Rax, and Rin. We're gonna be playing some Dragon Heist. Welcome aboard. I'm gonna be the DM, and as you heard before, Scuff. Hello. Can you guys say hi?
Hello, Glasses Stream. Hello.
Nice.
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Hi.
The name Waterdeep invokes feelings of awe, wonder, and envy. Although it is not the largest city in the realms, the City of Splendors is undoubtedly the most famous and most cosmopolitan metropolis on the continent of Faerûn. Having grown rich on a steady diet of trade and industry, this crossroads city combines the best aspects of many cultures into a marvelous shining jewel. Waterdeep's cultural patrimony is all of Faerûn, and its inhabitants are much richer for it. We begin our adventure here in Waterdeep, the City of Splendors. You arrive by carriage one blustery morning. Give me a minute. And you arrive onto the streets of Waterdeep. Over here. So you all sort of arrive through various means to a tavern called the Yawning Portal. Everyone, describe what are you doing today? What are you usually doing today? Let's go to left to right. Bach. What is Bach usually doing these days in Waterdeep? What's he usually doing?
Bob has been in Waterdeep for a while now. He likes to wake up and take his usual rounds around the shopping district. He looks for shiny things he enjoys. He likes to pick up any new words when he gets the chance.
And why might he be headed to the Yawning Portal, the most famous tavern in Waterdeep?
Well, this morning Bach heard for a while now that they'd be hiring for Acquisitions Incorporated, and Bach is just looking for, some work. He's been in the town for a while, and he really wants to start moving up in the world.
And so you arrive here at the Yawning Portal. Let me just show you the map. Roll20 is lagging really hard. Here's the Yawning Portal, the most famous tavern in all of Waterdeep. You arrive here, Bach, and you're looking for work. Give me one. There we go. Bach, move your token as you arrive.
Well, I enter through the doors. I kind of take a look around to see if I notice anyone. If not, I'll just take a seat towards the back and wait around.
Alright. And you see that the tavern keeper greet you. He says, He just nods at you. He says, hello. What can I get you?
I bow my head at him and say, just a glass of water, sir.
Glass of water. Sure thing. Bonnie, get this Kenku some glass of water. And Bonnie goes to the back, and I get some water for you. Do you sit at the table at the bar?
Sit myself at a table.
Okay, so she walks up to you. She walks up to you, and she serves you some water. And with that, let's go to Diana. What is Diana doing these days, and why does she arrive at the Yawning Portal today?
Given Diana's circumstances, I imagine she probably comes here now and again to help out with busy dinner rushes, to help serve food, help clean up tables and things like that. She's not much of a charismatic waitress, but she is an extra pair of hands, and she's always willing to do something for a little extra gold in her pocket.
So it's a little bit of an early morning. You eventually arrive here at the Yawning Portal, and you see that Bonnie greets you. She's like, "Ah, Diana, we're swamped today. Please, get your uniform in the back."
Sure. And I will move forward to, I'm assuming the back's behind the bar, or...
She leads you over here to the back over here, and you can just head to the back. The changing room's over here. And then you get your change, and which one? Sorry. Oh, sorry, I can move you. You get changed.
There we go.
Back,
okay.
And then you arrive back in after a little bit, you in your uniform. And Bonnie's like, "Great, take us to table number 7. And she hands you a tray. Where's Bonnie? Where's Bonnie go? She hands you a tray of meat, mutton, and meat. Take us to table 7. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is table number 7.
That one there? Okay.
Yep.
Alright, so Diana will quickly make her way down and kind of, in her own personal brand of uncharismatic charm, place the tray on the table without really saying a word and just turning around and leaving. She's not very social.
No worries. Let's go to Kyber. Kyber?
Haber.
Kyber.
Yeah. Right. Well, Haber doesn't... Well, on a common morning, Haber is not happy with being in the city. The city is not his thing, but he needs to be here for work, and he needs to get his goals done. He needs to find what he needs. He wants to get out of the city as soon as possible, even if that'll be months. And he heard that there might be work at the Yawning Portal and tips for what he needs for his own personal goals.
And here are our 3 heroes. Destiny has chosen that they will meet today. We have Kyber. We have...
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I can do that. We have Buck. And we have Diana. Destiny has destined they meet today. And whatchamacallit, Kyber, do you take a seat somewhere?
Yeah, I just go and hide, and not hide, but like go to a far off corner in the side. Just like very antisocially, just like, well, this is what I heard I need to be, so I'll be here.
Alright. Can you roll me a quick, everyone, roll me a quick perception check.
Perception, alright. Hope this works.
Okay, which one? That's 6, 18.
Yeah.
6, 9, 18, 6. Everyone is unable to notice this, but let me change my second.
Even with box 16?
You hear a bit of a loud commotion outside. Bach. You hear a loud skid, like a skid of a cart, and then all of a sudden, where's my token? Kablam! You see a cart ram through the Yawning Portal. That's the building. Diana, I need you to roll
my
me
god,
a
that's
dex
weird on me.
save.
Dex? Ooh,
Dex
okay, let's
save.
see. Dexterity... 11?
And you are pelted by rubble, and you take, whatchamacallit,
Oh, I don't have much health.
Oh no.
2 bludgeoning damage as you kind of are in the bit of the rubble, and you see what looks like a man fly through the cart as he was the driver, and he just kind of lands over here onto this bowl of soup, and he's just covered in soup. But you see something else happen. You see you see the cart open up, and all of you see what looks like long swords shoot out of the cart and just kind of collapse nearby. But as they sort of like hit the ground, you see they start to glow. And you see they have gems on the hilt, like gems on the hilt, and you see the gems start to glow. And then they say in a very strange arcanic voice, "Security systems activated. Initiating combat." And you see the swords start floating. Everyone, roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
And let me get my music.
9. So these are like
wow.
animated swords?
Animated
Jesus,
swords, yeah.
Caber!
Oh my gosh, Caber! First in line.
Oh no. Oh my. Okay.
Let me get the music.
I rolled a nat 20.
Nice.
Or not a
Wait,
nat
are you sure it was a nat 20? Because you've got a +3 in
No.
initiative.
Yeah, no. That's... Why did that display... Oh,
It's
well,
low.
not a nat 20. It's still high. It's high. No.
It's high.
Yeah.
Everyone, welcome to Waterdeep. Let's go.
Oh boy, okay.
Top of the round. Caber.
Am I in the turn order?
Oh,
Do I
sorry.
have to add my-
You have to
Yeah,
click
box
on
not
your
in
token.
turn
You have to
order.
click on your token. You have to click on your token. Before you roll initiative, you have to click on your token.
Oh, sorry about
No worries.
Alright, so... What I see is just the swords with the gems. That's all I see.
Yeah, the swords
Oh.
with gems on them and on the hilt.
Alright, You know what? There's no thinking involved. It's just their swords. I'm gonna take out my longbow and just try to shoot one of them away to see if I can knock them over. The one nearest to me, I say. So... okay, roll... 10! Oh boy.
And you see the sword
Ooh.
parry your arrow. Anything
What
else?
in the world? I think I'm going to move to, I'm not sure with that. I'm just gonna try to move to get a closer look at the opening in the window. Like, not the window, the hole the cart caused, yes.
The crash.
I don't know how far I can get because this grid is
Which
sized
one?
in a way
Move
that
your
I
token
can't.
and then right click. You'll see move your token and then right click. Right click with your right mouse button.
Yes,
Listen, hold
I'm
it
already
midair,
doing
hold it midair and then right click. Does that make sense?
there we go. Did it work? Did it move?
Yeah, it worked. It moved. Each square is 5 feet.
Yeah, I didn't mean to move that far. Here we go. I think I can get. I was here. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna try to move here.
Mhm.
Yeah.
All right. End of turn.
Yes, end of turn.
Buck.
Block sees some very shiny gems
Oh.
on these swords, so he's gonna move over. He's gonna get close as possible to right here, and he'll take out his rapier and try to, he just saw a sword deflect an arrow, so perhaps he'll have to best it, keep it.
Ooh, nice. And which one? But you try and parry the sword, but you see it deflects your attack.
Oh dear, he thinks to himself, and he's used up all his movement, so he'll just stay here and then his turn.
All right, flying sword. Let's go. This flying sword is gonna try and attack this combatant over here. It looks at you with its cold metal non-eyes, and it tries to stab you. Shing! Oh, that didn't work. It tries to stab you. Let's try again. Sorry, it's taking a bit. Huh? Where's my flying sword broke? Oh no, I have to re-import it. Sorry guys, give me a minute.
Oh no.
Oh
all good,
no.
It's okay. I can do this quickly. Yeah.
The woes of online D&D.
Oh. Okay, I have it in. And it tries to swing at you for a 14. Does that hit? I'm using secret rolls, by the way. It rolls a 14. Does that hit, which one, Caber?
Oh, 14? Yeah.
Okay, and you're gonna take some damage. Let's see what you take.
Alright.
Oh, you take 4 slashing damage. Ching!
Okay. 4 damage.
Alright, next flying
Update.
sword. This next flying sword is going to, you click on your token and you can type -4. Like this. Like that.
Yeah. I did it, it's just not updating.
Let's go to this sword. This sword is gonna fly over to, the driver, this halfling over here. And it's gonna slash the halfling. That didn't work. Let's just put them back in, like this. There you go.
There we go.
A 5 is a miss. Diana, your turn.
Alright, well, it's probably bad for business to have things attacking our patrons, so I'm going to attack this one right here that just attacked the halfling with my unarmed strike. So I guess I just unceremoniously clattered the tray on the table, and I'm just gonna quickly move my hand to go strike him. Or the sword, I mean.
No! It's
And
an
you see
8!
It dodges out of the way.
Well, I guess that's my turn.
Alright. Caber.
Alright, well, since it's up in my face, I'm not gonna try to back away and shoot it because it'll get an attack of opportunity and I've already been hit. So I'm gonna take a swing at it with my hand axe.
Nice. You bring out your hand axe and you aim for the gem. And your strikes through. You hit the gem and it starts to break.
Nice!
Roll me damage. Let's see how much damage you do.
That would be 5 damage.
5 damage. Nice. That takes 5 damage. Bing! Alright. Flying sword's turn. Flying sword is gonna retaliate. Oh, this is an 18 hit. Yeah, probably. Oh, I burped. Sorry. And then you take
Okay.
3 slashing. Bing! Bach, what do? You see this half elf. Sorry, what race is Kyber?
I'm a wood elf.
You see this wood elf taking attacks from the sword. He's not looking too good. What do, Bach?
Well, seeing as how the sword in front of me hasn't done too much yet, I'm going to switch to my short bow and see if maybe it seems he's been able to hit that sword, so Bach figures he has better luck hitting the other sword than the one in front of him.
And you're unable to hit as you see this sword right next to you tries to like get into your face and like chops up in the air and you're like dodging out of the way while trying to shoot it. You have disadvantage if an enemy is next to you and you're doing a range attack. No worries, it's a heads up. This sword is gonna try and hit the halfling again. Ba-ding! It misses. And let's go to this sword. And this sword is gonna try and hit you, Bach. Dong! And it misses. How do you dodge this attack?
Well, you know, if it how's it swinging at me?
It's trying to swing at you from the top. Whooshing!
Bach's just gonna duck down into the side then.
Whooshing! Alright, Diana, what do you do?
Well, I'm gonna try to hit it with my hands again.
Nice. I see you're aiming for the gem, right?
Yeah, I'm aiming for the gem. I'm assuming punching a sword isn't the best idea. Oh my good gravy.
And it swings up, and you actually you hit the hilt a little bit, but you don't take any damage. Just like bump the hilt. Bing!
Yeah, I don't have much feeling left in my fists anyway.
Caber.
Alright, I am very tired of this sword, just being up in my face. I'm going to attempt to just back up a few squares to get away
Alright,
first, and
he's gonna try
risk
and
the attack
swing
of
at you.
opportunity.
We're gonna try to swing at you. And it misses. Boing!
Alright, and I'm gonna take another shot at it with my longbow.
That's a crit!
Is a natural 20.
That's a nat
Yeah.
20. Good
First
job.
crit of the campaign!
I'm rolling well today. Right. I don't know if that
5
Right,
damage.
so that's, 5
roll me
damage.
another D8,
So
roll me
that-
another D8.
yeah. Okay. Just a D8
Yeah.
again. Okay. D8 is this.
You can also click on the pink button that says longbow, and that will work as well. The pink button.
That's the D8. That's a
And you do
blanket.
8 damage, and it falls.
Okay.
Yay!
One down. How many more to go? And I end my turn.
Alright. Let's go to, Buck. Sorry, no, Flying Sword. No, it's dagger. Buck, what do you do?
Well, Fox kind of, feeling low on his luck right now, so he's gonna go out and try to, I guess, grapple the sword.
Okay, you try and, like, handle the handle.
Yeah, try to go grab at the handle. That'd
Okay.
be, strength roll or
Athletics.
athletics?
And let's try and beat that. And you're able to grapple it! It got a 10! You beat it, and you have it by the handle, and you're mangling it. What do you do?
I'm kind of just holding on to it. Is there any way to maybe just try to force it onto the ground? Is it still
You can
fighting
try
against me?
stabbing it into the ground, yeah. But maybe on your next
Okay.
turn. That's already a turn. This sword is gonna try and hit Diana now.
Okay.
22 to hit. Oof, and you take 4 slashing.
Wait. It got
It's
past
not
my
good, it's
AC?
not
What was
good.
the roll to...
22 to hit.
Huh!
Oh,
You
yeah.
said 4 damage?
No, sorry, 4 damage. 22 accuracy. 22 is accuracy.
Gross.
Holy smokes! It just stabs like right through your like side.
She grits her teeth and just grabs onto the hilt of the sword trying to pull it out of her.
Alright, and then let's see what happens. With this sword, as it's trying to break free of Buck. Let's try and break free of Buck. No, it'll try and I'm gonna say it's restrained. And it's gonna try and hit you with disadvantage. And it's unable to do so. Diana, what do? You see this sword is floating next to you.
I'm gonna try hitting it. Oh, jeez. I hope I can actually hit it. Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's not one.
It's a nat 1!
Do you not have martial arts yet?
Nope, I don't get. Wait, I've got literally nothing until level 2 as a monk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh my god.
Gaber, help your friends. Come on, Mr.
Bring it
Crit.
home, Caven.
These are people I don't know yet, but I guess I gotta shoot it. So I'm gonna, am I in, yeah, I am. I'm gonna try to move to, let's see, which of the, because the sword that's in Diana is the one on the,
Yeah, this is
right,
this
correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I'm going to move. I'm going to move back to this table to try to make sure I'm not shooting over customers, and just try to take a shot at that sword.
Go ahead.
Right. Not as good.
Sadly, it parries your sword. Bing! Bok!
Fine. And that's it.
Bach's going to attempt to stab the sword into the ground so that maybe the next round he has a more stationary target.
Sure thing, sure thing. I'm gonna say roll me in athletics. And you're able to stab it into the ground. Bang! And it's now stuck. This sword is gonna, let's see what this sword does. This sword is gonna try and swing at Diana. But it tries to hit your legs, but you're able to jump out of the way, Diana.
Yay!
This sword is gonna try and break free. It can't break free. Diana, what do you do?
I am going to. I should be playing this a little smartly. I'm gonna try hitting it again. Hopefully hit. 14?
Right, you hit it. Oh, no, sorry, 14 is not enough.
Finally!
14 is not enough.
Wait,
Sorry,
what?
It's 15. Everyone's been rolling 14.
Shoot!
It's not enough.
Okay, and then with my mobile feat, I should be able to disengage without provoking an attack of opportunity because I attempted to attack the creature.
Yeah.
So I'm going to GTFO before I die.
Bye-bye!
And that's where I'm going to end my turn.
No worries.
I'm not gonna move, I'm just gonna shoot it again.
Snipe it! Snipe it!
Yeah.
Also, you have advantage against the one that's already restrained. This one. If you want to shoot that one instead. Nope, that's a hit! 19's enough!
Yeah, I don't think I'll need it, yeah. And there we go.
Good.
Damage.
You can click on the pink button. Yeah. 8 damage taken. But yeah, you see in chat room there's a pink button.
Yeah, it's just because D&D Beyond, it takes a second.
Yeah. Okay. Buck! You see the sword in front of you is restrained and the one far from you is badly damaged.
Well, the elf over there looks rather capable, so Bach's just gonna take another swing at the sword in front of him.
Babe, Baba, swing! That's a hit!
So,
Oh no, sorry. Click on the button below 5 feet. You see in the chat room? Yeah, there we go. 7 damage! And it's not looking good. It's not looking good. Anything else?
no, that'll probably be all from Bach, unless maybe you can try to step on the sword. Keep
No,
it.
that's fine. This sword is gonna try and hit Bach. It's gonna go to Bach. Oh no. Does a 14 hit Bach?
14 does not hit.
Oh! It bounces off, and you duck underneath it. Bing! This sword is done for now. Diana, you see another sword is chasing Bach and you.
Okay,
Also, let me describe the environment. You see there's a giant pit next to you, and you see a chair next to you, and some saucers, some forks. Yeah.
Okay.
That's the environment.
I am going to throw a dart at this one here. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
keep that distance I have with it.
Dart.
Uh,
Oh, I'm sorry, Naima.
oh my god, I can't roll. I can't roll
Aw.
anything like above a 14.
No worries.
You're all in your work clothes. You're not prepped for battle.
I'm not
Prepped
prepped for battle. I really should just Hulk out and split the seams on my uniform, man. All right. I guess that's me for now.
All right. Which of the two looks more damaged? Because they're both up on
they're both
on
pretty
Bach's
damaged.
face.
One good hit will kill one of them.
Okay. I'll just take a hit at the one that is higher up.
Okay. The next
Another shot. Yeah, the north one. Oh no!
Oh my god! No worries.
Die,
Anything else?
sword.
You see Bach, an arrow. Like it almost hits you, but you see your armor thingy blocks it. It actually does hit you, but you don't take damage because your armor blocks it. And Caber like
Bach.
accidentally shot you.
gonna
Sorry, I guess. Damn it. And that's it. I don't move. I'm still at range, so I don't move.
Bach.
Arrow. Valk is a little bit phased by being nearly pelted by a dart and then hit by an arrow, but he's gonna
Sorry.
keep his eye on the sword stuck in the ground, and he's gonna go ahead and slash at it again. What a morning.
What a morning. How do you want to do this? Describe your kill.
Valk's gonna go ahead and take his rapier and just stab the tipped point into the sword. It can't move. It's been stuck for a round now.
It shatters the gem. And you see the sword, well, it doesn't fall down because it's stuck into the ground, so it just kind of stops moving, stops wiggling.
He's a little bit disappointed that he had to break the gem, but he figures that at this point that's the only way.
That's the only way to stop it. This sword is gonna try and hit you, Diana. It's gonna try and stab you. It's trying to stab you into the pit.
No!
Oh, it misses.
Oh, God.
You
God.
palm the hilt as it goes off balance. Diana, you have advantage because this is flanking. Flanking means there's an ally on the opposite side, or an enemy of the creature on the opposite side.
So advantage, submit. Yes. 23!
Finally! Roll me damage!
3!
It's almost dead! It's almost dead!
So somebody in my chat pointed something out to me. Martial arts means that I can make another unarmed strike as a bonus action.
As a bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
No worries. Do you want to do a bonus action attack?
Sure, and is this one advantage or is this one just to be normal?
Well, because there's an enemy, there's an ally on the opposite side.
23 again!
My goodness, go ahead! Finish it off! How do you want to do this?
I am going to, as it's flying towards me, I'm going to deflect its blade, and as I deflected its blade, its hilt spun around towards me. I'm going to grab it by the hilt. I'm going to take the pommel off, where I'm assuming the gem is, and I'm going to throw the blade into the pit.
It just flies into the pit. And it disappears. And with that, combat is over. With the music! Perfect.
And I'm just gonna toss the gem off to the side and just clutch my bleeding gut.
Let's do it.
Bach's gonna go pick up the gem.
Bach just scuttles over and picks up the gem.
I'm gonna throw my bow over my shoulder and look at my wounds and go, could have been worse.
And which one?
And
wrong song. Which one? Let's go with this song. You see what looks like a very short man walk up to you guys, and he says, "Bravissimo, bravissimo! Oh, it was amazing! That was amazing!" You see this short man over here. Where is he? Where'd he go? Oh no, here. I need to drag him in. Right. He's in here somewhere. Give him a minute. See a very short man walk up to you. He was in the crowd. He says, "Bravissimo, bravissimo! My name is Volo Gedarm. It's a pleasure to meet you. And you heroes have saved the tavern!" And you see the entire tavern is like cheering, like, "Yeah, heroes!" They're cheering for you guys. But yes, my name is Volo Gedarm. Pleasure to meet you. And I want to say thank you for saving me. And he like tries to shake all of your hands. Do you let him shake your hand? He reaches out his hand to shake your hand, Diana.
Diana's one hand is occupied by holding her intestines in, and the other hand has already swiped a tankard of meat off one of the neighboring tables.
Oh my god.
To just down.
Oh my god. Which one? Vola says, "But you, 3 heroes, it seems like fate has intertwined our destinies." And he says, "How I would like to offer you a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity."
Go on.
What kind of opportunity?
First off, I'm willing to give you each 50 gold. And on top of that, I want to offer you that we have a position open. Are you familiar with Acquisitions Incorporated?
Diana's jaw just hit the floor at 50 gold.
Tabor is impassive, but accepts the gold and goes, no, but go on.
Acquisitions Incorporated is a company here in Waterdeep where we specialize in acquiring gold and distributing it to those more worthy, and taking jobs and saving people and killing dragons and doing awesome badass shit.
So you're offering us a job.
Yes, for my adventuring agency.
All right,
No,
I'm in.
Where did Rat King?
Have we lost?
Sorry about that. I think my just crashed.
No worries.
Oh. You good now?
You good now?
Yeah. Yeah,
There
we're
we
good.
go. I have to click on you to enable you again. But yeah, Rat King. What do you say, Bach? What do you say, Bach?
Well, Bach will stretch out his hand and Bach will say, "Thank you, Whoa!" in his own voice.
Volo! Yes, that is me! Oh, it's been a while since I've been to Cancun before. Hello, Cancun. And so, what are your names? He points at all of you.
Diana.
Diana, beautiful name.
Tabor.
Caber, exotic.
Is it?
What?
Ah, simple. I like it. And with
I was
that,
waiting for it. I was like, I knew there must be a reason why his name is Bach. It's literally because he just can't. He doesn't have a name.
and with that, he beckons you over to he says, well, come on now, let's head to the agency. I can call us a taxi. Follow me. And he says, here, he like brings out a potion of healing for you, Diana. I have a potion of healing, just for you.
Thanks. And she puts down the tankard of mead and she takes the potion of healing and quickly downs it.
Roll me 2d4 plus 2.
Roll 2d4 plus 2. Is that how that works?
Yep.
Yes.
And
7.
7. Nice. You're maxed out.
She stretches back and just like kind of cracks her neck. She goes, much better.
And then Volo leads you outside. And he calls a different cab to take you to the agency. And let me copy your tokens. Ding. Do, 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 do.
Is Diana gonna stay in this outfit or is she gonna get changed?
Does she want to get changed?
Yeah, I should go get my clothes. Sorry, the outfit is ruined there, guys. I'll put it back where it normally is. And she just like slowly makes her way back to the back room to go get her usual clothes on.
It puts the completely tattered outfit just down.
Just like folds it neatly and puts it back where it normally goes.
You fold it neatly.
Tattered and
like,
bloodstained.
Yes, tattered and bloodstained. And eventually, you get a cab and you arrive here at the office. Ta-da! And you see, it's a very simple looking office, but it's very fancy. It's not simple. It's simple, but like foreign. You see a motivational poster up here. You see some filing cabinets over here. You see a sending stone wired for some reason. That's weird. And a plant. A very nice looking plant. And you see that there's a sleeping attendant over at the counter. Go ahead. You see
Sorry, I was just...
You see a sleeping attendant at the counter, and as soon as like Volo arrives, he's like, Scooter, and he's like, hello, welcome to Acquisitions Incorporated, where we make all your dreams come true, and blah blah blah. Oh, it's you, Volo. Scooter, so loud. Anyway, I have new. You see Volo say, Scooter, so loud. But I have new associates for you. And Scooter's like, oh, new associates. And she starts having a panic attack. No, Scooter, it's okay. You're not being replaced. I'm not being replaced. Okay. And she says, hi, nice to meet you. My name's Scooter.
Diana.
Gaber.
What? Nice to meet you. Scooter from Acquisitions Incorporated.
Acquisitions Incorporated. Welcome aboard. And then you see that Volo says that, well, if you don't mind, before we begin, I have a map to show you. Because I would like to hire you for a treasure hunt. A bit of treasure hunt of sorts. And you see Volo, he like ruffles through his purse. It's a very big purse. And you see he pulls out a map. Let me get the map for you.
Quick out of question game. Did we receive the money yet? And was it 50 gold total or 50 gold each?
Each.
Yeah,
Oh wow.
50 gold each. And I'm also gonna show you we have a shop. I'm gonna post it in Roll20, so the audience can see as well. This is the shop. You can buy things here. Audience, look.
Oh.
Ta-da. Oh, that did not.
Where am I
work.
supposed to be looking?
Yeah, where are we looking?
Roll20, yeah.
Yes, but we're in Roll20.
On the chat room,
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Oh, there it is. Yes.
Okay, I'll also just open it here. Chat room. Everyone, audience, look, this is the thingy. Ta-da! So you can buy some things. These are things you can buy from Acquisitions Incorporated. They basically like supply you with stuff, but you need to pay for it.
Okay.
But with that, Volo brings out a map, and let me show you the map. Map. It's in handouts. Let's see. Here, map. And he reveals to you a map. This is the map he reveals to you. This is the map he reveals to you. And I'm posting it here, and oh sorry, that didn't work.
That is a blank nothing. It's all good.
Great. Just check out here.
The shop in the Discord.
Oh no, yeah. It's in the shops in the Discord. Here, I'll post it in D&D text. But also in the chat room. This is the map you find. And Volo says, it seems to be a treasure map of sorts, but I'm not exactly sure where it's supposed to lead. But I have a
Yeah,
feeling
it doesn't really
I have a feeling that it's some
give any
gold is
notable.
afoot. Some gold is afoot. Everyone roll me a history check.
Alright. History. Oh no, that's
Bach got a 12.
Nope.
Kyber got a 5. Kyber got a 5.
I'm having trouble going back to Roll20. Oh, there we go. Found it.
No
Okay. And it was a history check you needed?
History check.
Oof. Hey, not terrible.
Oh, not terrible. So both of you are familiar with something. You're looking at, which one would you like to investigate? The man on the left, the skull on the right, the bird person, or the pipe?
I wanna know more about the man on the left.
You're doing a history check and you're looking through your memory. This man looks somewhat familiar. With a 12, you know, this looks like one of the heroes of Waterdeep. There is a collection of heroes in Waterdeep, and maybe you could like ask around, maybe like a library, to figure out who this hero is. because he's wearing like Waterdeep clothing, like based on the clothing and fashion.
Okay.
Do you tell the party this? Buck and Buck and Diana know this.
Diana just is basically looking at the map, and she's just like placing a hand on her chin, and she goes, something. I remember learning something about the heroes of Waterdeep. Do you think this has any connection to them?
Bach will nod in agreement and say, I think so as well.
Alright. And whatchamacallit, you think that maybe you could try searching somewhere. Where would you like to get information regarding this hero?
Well, you suggested a library, which I think might be a good place to start. Or were these heroes religious in any way, shape, or form? Were they associated with any deities?
Roll me a religion check.
Oh boy.
Everyone roll me a religion check.
Well, I'm proficient in that, so let's hope I roll. Oh no!
Your brain melts a bit. You're like,
Come on! Why the low rolls now?
Buck, you know this to be maybe a religious hero. Actually, now that you're thinking about it, because you rolled so high, you're thinking maybe this is like a religious hero because he looks like somewhat like a you can't put your finger on it, but you have a feeling that you've seen it before in a religious book. So maybe you have to look in the religion section.
Okay.
Anything else?
Bach will
Or do you
take
head
note
out?
of that.
Do you head out?
If we're all heading to the library, then Bach will go.
Alright. Give me a minute. Moving the token. No. I'll just lower the music a bit.
Tabor is just standing there, trying to pretend he's not still bleeding because his outfit is the same color as blood. So it's like, no one will notice. No one will
How long
notice.
did it take for us to get here via the taxi cart?
Oh yeah, that's also fair.
Maybe 20 minutes?
Oh, 20 minutes? Not long enough for a short rest.
I'm still bleeding then.
You are still very much bleeding. Unless you wanted to chill here for an hour going over this map.
I mean, I don't care all that much. Could be worse.
I think before we go anywhere, Diana's gonna give Volo back the 50 gold he just gave her and get one of those potions of healing.
Ooh, very well. And you see Scooter's like, a potion of healing. Here you go. Ding ding.
Alright, thank you.
And you now have a potion of healing, which heals 2d4 plus 2. Ta-da! And with that, do you want to take a short rest, guys?
I'm down for a short rest, just to help get to help get Caber up. You at least get, I think, 1 hit point or 1 hit dice back.
Yeah. Just looking.
If we're taking a short rest, that's fine with Bach. He is gonna try to piece together those gems he picked up on the ground.
Aww.
I am trying to figure out how to effectively take. Oh, there we go. Short rest. That's the button. Yeah. I'm going to use.
Nice.
Yes. Let's see. Yeah. I don't want to. I'm not gonna cook with my chef skills because I'm the only one injured and I feel bad just cooking for myself.
Aww.
So I will roll my 1 hit die. Of course.
Oh no!
Hey.
Well, I'm
you're
almost at
max.
full.
I mean, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair. I think during the short rest, if Volo is available, Diana would like to ask if he knew anything about those animated swords and why they would have attacked.
He says that it seems that they came out of the cart, and maybe he tells you that it's very strange. I've heard about these security systems here in Waterdeep, But they're kind of a newfangled experiment, and that if you bump them up too much, they might get broken and attack anyone. Maybe that's what happened.
Okay. Wonder what aggravated them so.
Because literally a cart rammed through the building, and the entire cart exploded, and all the swords fell out, and they were like, "Systems
Okay.
rebooting."
I guess, yeah, I would put it that way.
And if everyone's ready,
Alright.
do you head to the library?
Yeah, let's head to the library.
Heading to the library. By the way, this is the map of Waterdeep, just to let you know that you see.
Oh, okay.
You are currently in the North Ward, and you're heading to the very tip of the tree. No, I'm gonna say the library is somewhere in the middle of the North Ward, like right here.
Does Box have any luck putting the shinies back together?
You can, but how do you adhesive them together?
That's a good question. Does Bach know, or at least all the pieces there? Maybe he can pick up some glue later.
Yeah, maybe you can buy some glue, yeah. But you eventually arrive at the library, over here at the bottom. Do you see your tokens?
Yep.
Alright, you can move your
Up
tokens.
there, yeah.
And you see that it's a very, let me change the music. Actually, we can just go for no music for now. It's a very quiet library. And you see that there's like actually a little bit of some green foliage over here. It's not visible, but I'm gonna say there's a few people just going up and around the library. And you see there's like a study hall over here. The study hall is to the right. And that which one? Most of the library is actually at the back, which is where like the rest of the library is. It's not shown there, but there's just a lot of books and shelves and stuff. But you see there's also a head office over here, like a head office over here.
Okay. Diana's probably been to a library once or twice, so she might know to go to the front desk to see if anyone can help them find a certain book or a certain category.
Bach will also head in that direction to inquire about the religion section.
All right. So I assume you knock on the door, yes?
Yep. Diana will do the knocking.
And you see that a halfling opens up the door. Yes, hello. It's a middle-aged halfling, and she has brown hair with some pink highlights, and she's wearing like nice little glasses. And she says, hello, welcome to Waterdeep's Public Library. How may I help you?
I think we're looking for a book on religion and maybe something about the Waterdeep heroes.
Waterdeep heroes here. Come follow me. And she gets her little legs and she starts walking over here. But welcome to the Waterdeep Public Library. Is this your first time here?
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just go with yeah.
Okay.
Bach will repeat Caber's yes, since it's a quiet tone.
Yes. And then she leads you over here to the study room. And then you see that she says, religion. You said religious Waterdeep heroes? Maybe you're thinking of, there was here's a collection over here. And then she shows you the collection. And everyone, roll me an investigation check to figure out where this particular hero is. Because you have a mental image of him. You also have the map. So if you check on the map, he has like dreadlocks and a very particular set of clothing and a very stern face and a goatee.
Could I show her the map and say that we're looking for this guy specifically?
Oh, very smart. You show her the map and she says, that looks like one of the Hero Kings. Hero King's Arthur Morlin. What about him?
Do you have a book on him?
We don't have a book on him particularly, but there is a shrine to him in the which ward is that? in the let me remember the words. In the castle ward. There's a shrine to him in the castle ward. Maybe you could check there.
Yeah, that actually seems like a good place to go.
Hmm. But is there anything else you would like to ask about? Anything else?
I
Could
think it's
I
not
also
relevant for. Oh no, go ahead.
could I also show her the statue of the angel on the map and
Mm.
ask, does this ring a bell? Is it in connection to the Hero King at all?
Oh, those are one of the Waterdeep statues. And roll me a quick history check if you want to recognize the Waterdeep statues. History!
I
You're
love how
not
Diana's like
familiar.
a Waterdeep local, and she's just like,
She just doesn't
nah,
know.
knows
Nah,
nothing about
knows
anything
nothing.
around here.
The librarian tells you that Waterdeep has a collection of walking statues. The thing is, they don't walk anymore after the spell plague. Is anyone here magically inclined?
No, I don't think so. Not for
Well,
me
you wouldn't really
anyway.
know about the spell plague. It from your history of knowing about Waterdeep and just like kind of lore and stuff. The spell plague was a calamity that happened a long time ago that broke magic, and that's all you know about it. It's like the Great Depression for magic, something like that. This is a cataclysmic event.
Oh, okay.
And she says that the Waterdeep walking statues are still called the Waterdeep walking statues, but they don't walk anymore. They just kind of still. That looks like Birdman over there in the trade ward. Birdman is in the trade ward.
Trade ward? Okay. Out of game. So the statues in the trade ward, and where was the shrine to the
Okay.
Hero King?
Hero King Castle Ward. Uh, Birdman Trade Ward.
Okay, cool.
Mhm.
All right. Thanks for the information.
No, don't mention it. And would you like to pick up a library card on your way out?
Uh,
It's free.
sure. Could
And she,
I pick up a library card for somebody else, or does it have to be for me?
you can pick up a library card for someone else.
Okay. Could I get a library card for Damien?
Damien, sure thing. She goes over. This right this way, please. And she motions you to go back to the back to her office. She brings out her stamps, brings out her cards, and you have a card for Damien. Thank you. There you are.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And with that,
All
where
right.
does the party want to go? To the Hero King Castle Ward or Birdman Trade Ward?
I honestly don't care. I'm not following most of this, to be honest.
Oh.
Well, the Hero King is higher up on this map, so that might be the first place that we should go. So how about we go to the Hero King Castle Ward?
I'm with me.
Bach, what do you think about that?
Bach will bob his head in a very bird-like way. He agrees.
Does he blow above his head
All
like
right.
this? Whatchamacallit? So we're going to which place again?
The Hero King Castle Ward.
And somebody along the way, roll me a roll me a D100 as you're walking through the streets.
Maybe I shouldn't roll it. I've been rather shit with rolls lately. Oh.
An 8. Let's see what an 8 gets you.
How did I get an 8 on a D100?
Let's see what
You
an 8
really
gets
are
you.
rolling low today.
If you were a
Designate
cleric,
cake.
that would be really good because you want to roll if you're a cleric for D100s because that's the divine favor. Or
Divine
basically,
intervention, yeah.
divine intervention.
Yeah. Oh, right. I think Diana's really guilty about her uniform being all destroyed. Like super like, oh, wow, what do I do with this?
Oh my god. I wonder if they're gonna ask me to pay for it.
Oh my gosh. And you find a broadsheet reporter. Here, let me look for that. Broadsheet reporter. Kelia Winterbane, she is reporting on the Waterdeep Times, and she says, "Extra, extra!" You see a female sun elf, is kind of like saying, "Extra, extra! Rat King infiltrates another warehouse." It says, "Rat King at large!
You
Mysterious
doing Rat King?
vigilante!"
Oh, the naming
Oh my
convention.
gosh, I forgot. That's a character in my campaign.
That's
I swear,
okay.
I swear. I'm not name dropping you.
I'm at large.
Yeah.
Totally.
Hide your kids, hide your wives.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. But yes, you see the broad. She's like, are you familiar with the? You see this? I'll get it. I don't have a token for her, but she points at your group. Are you familiar with the criminal underlayings of Waterdeep? Would you like to know the truth?
Can I roll? Ooh. Can I roll an insight?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm trying to see if what she's actually spouting is factual or if it's like conspiracy theories.
This is more for flavor, but can I roll stealth because I want no part of this?
Sure thing. You can roll stealth. You'd be like, how do you hide? She already saw you though.
I'm just gonna try it for fun. Of course, I got a 1.
You
My
turn around and you say, "I don't see you." No,
I just turn around like, nope.
I can't see
Not
her,
doing
she
it
can't see
today.
me.
Object permanent.
A natural 1, that's perfect.
I rolled a 7 on insight.
Yeah, Bach's pretty open-minded. He's gonna say, tell me more about this Rat King!
Rat King! And she says, you get a newspaper. Let me get you the newspaper. I actually have a newspaper I can bring out. Here we go. I don't have a newspaper. Okay, no worries. But basically it says that it's just an infographic about the Rat King having a turf war with the various people in Waterdeep, and you're reading about the Rat King, and the Rat King is apparently a vigilante, like a Batman type character, and he's having turf wars all across the Waterdeep.
Given my background, could I maybe do maybe not an intelligence check. Could I roll? Oh, there's no knowledge local in this one either. Ooh, shoot.
Here, wait, roll me a survival. I think that's also applicable.
Ooh, okay. Can I roll above a 10, please?
Maybe you've heard of the Rat King. You've heard of the Rat King. Yeah.
Okay.
And
but not much.
Not
Just
much.
whisperings.
And then you see the sun elf says, that'll be a 1 silver piece for a newspaper. Premium service.
Bach will fish out a silver piece. And
Actually, no, I'll say
hand it.
that's a bit too expensive. I'll just say it's 5 copper pieces.
Bach will fish out some coins and hand it to
Alright.
the nice news lady.
And she's like, thank you so much, and she nods and she pockets it and she stops being minded to you. Extra, extra, Rat King at large. And then with that, you can head back to back on your trail. So I do random encounters, which is pretty fun.
Yeah, we learned something about a vigilante.
So you're heading to the shrine.
Ooh.
So you head over to the castle ward, and you see a very beautiful shrine. It's a temple to Lathander. Everyone roll me a religion check to know about Lathander. As you see, Lathander, emblazoned everywhere, like the holy symbol of Lathander.
Another 1.
Oh my gosh. Ugh. No worries, no worries. This is what
You
you
know,
get
you
for
could be
dumping
rolling.
intelligence. I'm kidding.
Um,
I didn't dump intelligence though. I
I
dumped
did.
strength.
Oh, okay. But whatchamacallit, you figure out that you see that there are a few nuns around here. They say, they look at you and they say, "Ah, greetings, adventurers. How may I be of service? Would you like to pray here at the Temple of the Thunder?"
Would I have recognized any of them from the orphanage? Would they have frequented the orphanage at all?
Maybe you see like what do you want this nun's name to be? Maybe she knows you.
Let's call her Liza.
Ah, Diana, it's nice to see you again.
Um, yeah, it's been a while. We came here to look at the statue of the
Ah,
Hero King.
oh, it's the Hero King. Come this way. And then she leads you inward. And you just hear like a nice little. As you enter, you see that it's very well kept. The temple is very neat and very clean. You see there's candles everywhere, and you hear the faint music of a choir nearby, like a. Hopefully, this guy's copyrighted or anything. Uh,
I think you're
and
good. Hopefully.
and whatchamacallit, and you see that as you're walking, you see what looks like a shrine to the Hero King to your right. Ta-da!
Oh.
Oh no,
All right, so
the music
that.
bot left.
Oh,
Here, wait, let me connect it again
Oh,
to fix the overlay. Come back, fix the overlay. Whatchamacallit, let's see. Let me get some music. Um, Shrine of the Hero King.
I go, well, that's
Was this
impressive.
This is kind of fitting. Yeah, this works. And then you see that what looks like a shrine to the Hero King. The party finds a large temple dedicated to the ancient saint, Hero King Arthur Morland, who is a paladin of the Thunder. The clerics here are friendly and help the party search. But as you find it, you see that there appears to be a beeping from your map. The map appears to be like a metal detector, slightly glowing as you approach the statue of the Hero King. What do you do?
I'll take the map out and hold it up towards the statue and try to maybe line up the silhouette of his face on the map over his face.
And you do that, and you see something appear on the statue, like black light with like invisible ink, like the map like sheds like a dim light, and it's like an invisible ink of reveals. You see this?
Ooh.
I can't tell if that's helpful or hurtful, but I'm gonna go with helpful.
Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. This is what it says. You see what looks like. I'm gonna draw it out for you so it's like a visual representation. If you look on the map over here, I'm gonna draw it out for you. At the bottom. You see it at the bottom? Over here?
Yep.
Yeah.
You see what looks like 6 lines. Oh, sorry. 6 lines materialize on the map. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And at the bottom two, which one? You see this written down. SSHROHED.
D. Okay.
There's no 5 or 6. There's no 5 or 6. I just wrote that down. For like a 1, 2, 3,
Oh,
4,
those are
5,
for the
6.
line
Yeah, so
reference.
The
it's
line,
Yeah,
on
yeah.
like
line number. It's just S. Yeah, no 5 or 6, but it's SSHR.
on like this line. Whoops, wait.
Hmm?
Hello.
Which on the
There we go.
fifth
That
and
line
sixth one?
and that line.
Yeah.
Okay.
5,
Okay.
6. Yeah. Essentially. And whatchamacallit, I think we can take maybe a break and everyone gets to level up. You're now level 2.
Oh,
Oh goodness.
all right.
Okay.
You chose, surprisingly, you chose the easiest one, which there's no combat here. But you just get a
Oh.
position on the Hero King. Here's the easiest one first. So, what do you guys think? Do you think we can end the session here and we can do a level up?
Well, we've only been live for about an hour. Did we want to just take a small break and then continue on? Or are you suggesting that we end now?
I think maybe shorter sessions would be better. What do you guys think? So I don't because like I had a lot prepared, but in the future maybe I don't have to prepare too much. So maybe we'll keep it consistent. Maybe like a 1 to 2 hour sessions. What do you guys think?
I'm okay with
I'm good with either. I didn't mean to talk over you, King. Sorry.
no,
What do
it's
you
okay.
think?
I'm okay with
Rex?
either. I'm also okay with either, whether we do longer or shorter sessions.
Mm-hmm.
I would prefer longer, but I completely understand that we are at the whim of the DM and whatever
Okay.
you're willing to prepare and things like that.
I promise the next session will be longer. This happened to be the one of the shorter sessions, but we did have an intro. We had an intro and then we had the sword combat, so I think it makes up for it.
And we are down a player, so
Yes, we're
you know.
also gonna be inviting
True.
my friend Roaring Bear to our next session next week. So let's not do too much without him.
It's fair. That's fair.
Right? But yes, thank you guys for playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist. This has been our first session, and thank you all for playing, and thank you an audience for watching. And before we end off, I think I have which one? Do I have like ending music? I don't have ending music, do I? No, I'll just do the intro song again, because I like that. But yes, it seems that our heroes have acquired a newfound organization, and they seem to be working together. And is the music gonna play? No, sorry.
There we go,
Fate
there
has
it is.
chosen us
There we go.
to band together against the city of the Waterdeep, and it seems that they found a map, and this could be leading to some promising treasure, and our heroes are investigating the leads, and Volo is watching promisingly, but you can't help but shake the feeling that all of you are being watched by someone. And with that, we're gonna end our session. Thank you guys for playing Waterdeep Dragon Heist, and I bid you all farewell. Thanks so much for watching. Goodbye!
Thank you for
having
DMing.
us.
Bye.
Bye.